Hello, gorgeous soul. Welcome to weekly astrology. There is a love revolution going on this week. It's super important and super magical and super amazing. However, you know, there could be a little bit of turbulence towards the end of the week, but it's exciting times. Here's your weekly astrology. Hello, beautiful Aquarius. This week, it's all about you diving into the depths of your soul and finding yourself on an emotional level. You might be like, nah, that's not my jam, Michele. I prefer just to be and be a free spirit and be somebody that thinks about things. This week is all about feeling, but through that feeling, you're going to have a revelation about the direction your life could go in. It truly is profound and it's worth the journey, Aquarius. So allow yourself to do it. Well, in fact, probably got no choice, because there are certain things happening this week that are encouraging you and you're excited about doing that maybe you were never excited about doing that before. Firstly, we have Venus, the planet of love, opposing Jupiter, the planet of good fortune. Of course, oppositions normally mean grief and aggro, but Jupiter never allows that to happen. In all circumstances, practically, Jupiter is like, oh, you know, I'm going to sprinkle some love and good vibes on this. So when this opposition happens for you, you're going through a spiritual revelation. You have an intuition about how to change something practical in your life. And it's like, oh, so obvious now. How did I not think of that before? And it will really ease a lot of the pressure in your life, potentially. We then have Mercury, trine your ruler, retrograde, Uranus. So there is issues to do with the past, a conversation connected to maybe where you lived in the past or connected to your home and family. And it's like, oh, a resolution on something that's very deep and personal to you. And maybe something that in the past you felt disempowered by, connected to your family. And suddenly, again, there's a surprising revelation and ability to transform that. So there's a lot going on this week. We then have Venus, trine Neptune, which I love because it allows us to have empathy and connection with people. But for you, it's on a practical level. You are having empathy and connection in your work. You're doing something, or maybe it's charity, or you're giving out in certain circumstances. And ironically, it's really going to boost your sense of security. Making these changes also in your lifestyle, making changes to be of service to other people while also loving yourself, is bringing you a big gift this week. And there's like to be a conversation about security that heals your tender soul. The only bit of kind of challenge this week is that we have Venus opposing Pluto. So our personal relationships around the 30th could be very intense. And for you, it's about the difference between something that is, or could be either way around, you doing that or them doing that. It's about really intuitively knowing something and feeling something on a soul level versus someone sort of going, no, and criticizing something that you can't prove logically and isn't practical, but it comes from the depths of your soul. So it could create a change in a relationship. But whatever it is, follow your soul and deal with the situation with love. And of course, mix up those energies. Be practical while following your intuition and your soul path. Let's see what the tarot has to say. If you want an individual tarot reading with me, by the way, I'm doing Facebook Lives where I pick people out and give them a reading. The link is below. If not, it's Michele Knight Astrologer. Very easy to remember. Okay, let us go and see what the Aquarius 3 cards for inspiration are. We have got the Queen of Swords. This is great because this is you, regardless of gender. You are the Queen of Swords, sitting on your throne, discerning, looking around you, making decisions based on the truth of your heart, being objective, but also, you know, that is the King of Wands. Let me just put another card to see what that is about. Yeah, you might have felt blocked or cut off from somebody who is an Aries, Leo or Sagittarius, or perhaps they've been blocking you. And that situation comes to a resolution. You're cutting away the crap. And also there's an increase. Notice I've pulled 4 cards. There's an increase in potentially finances, an increase of truth, an increase of you having awareness of what's going on around you. An ace is always good. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. Hi, gorgeous. Before you go, check out my new film on my fabulous psychics. A lot of people ask me for readings. I don't do them anymore, but For over 20 years, I've had an award-winning team of psychics that I truly hand-pick. So check out the film, let me know what you think.
The purpose of a reading, I feel, is very much to inspire people and to empower people.
It's about hope. It's about guidance.
Using a phone or being with you, it will be the same because the matter is spiritual.
It's very important for me that the client feels spirit with them. So it was a psychic reading.
I don't remember the readings right after because it's not myself giving that, it's actually coming from spirit.
And it is a bit like a three-way conversation. I've got the person on the phone, I've got me, and I've got another voice that's telling me things.
I even shock myself, things that I come up with, and I think, how did I get that?
I'm channeling messages only for one purpose, to help people.
It's been able to help somebody have a map back to where they've got lost from.
My priority is to connect to your truth and have the best life that you can have.
I think in my readings people feel a sense of a safe space where they can really be themselves, let go.
You need a feeling of being understood because reading should be empowering.
I will make sure when the reading is finished that you're happy with everything.
I couldn't do anything else. It's part of who I am. It's what I came here for, obviously.
And when they come back and tell you they've got their dream job or the love of their life, that really makes me feel like I'm valued.
I love to hear a sigh of relief. A lot of weight has been lifted off their shoulders.
We have the answers that we are looking for within ourselves. I know I have the tools to help you.
Everything begins and ends with you.